Hi, BookTube. How are you? It's been a while, hasn't it? I have a very exciting video to share with you today. I am going to be co-hosting a Christmas readathon. It's going to be a Christmas readathon with a twist because we are doing the 12 Days of Christmas, which actually starts the day after Christmas and goes up through January 6th. So let me tell you all about it. Now, I have to admit, this was not my brainchild. I cannot take credit for it. All of the credit for this wonderful, lovely, cozy idea goes to my friend Ellie at My Cozy Chronicles. I will, of course, link her channel down below. She's already posted her announcement video, and I hope you will all go check it out because she's got a lot of really great detail about what inspired her to create the Readathon and some of the books that she took inspiration from. We've been talking for the last month or so to kind of decide on prompts and what we wanted to do. But really, the focus of this Readathon is going to be 12 days of Christmas coziness for the time after Christmas. You know, we've got so many fun things leading up to Christmas. There's Vlogmas, and there are cozy readathons, there's stuff on Instagram. But I always feel, I don't know about you, I always feel a little bit of a letdown the day after Christmas. It's like, oh, now what are we gonna do? It's over. So we thought it would be fun to extend the cozy Christmas reading after. And the 12 Days of Christmas is, now go check out Ellie's channel for more on this, because she's got a book that I think inspired her last year to read the 12 Days of Christmas after the holiday. I think it's like Boxing Day up through Epiphany, but it's not a holiday necessarily that I really follow, so I'm not that familiar with it. So you'll have to go check out Ellie's channel for more on that. But we were definitely inspired by the 12 Days of Christmas song and the 12 Days of Christmas that I just mentioned, that Ellie has more info on her announcement video. So it's called the 12 Days of Christmas and Coziness, and it runs from December 26th, Boxing Day, to January 6th. So we're bookending it with two very cozy things. Of course, I will put the prompts down below. I will link Ellie's channel down below, and I hope that you will join us because I think it's going to be a ton of fun to extend the cozy season a little bit after Christmas. So let's go over the prompts. Prompt number 1 is Boxing Day. Gift yourself a relaxing, cozy moment after the busy holidays. And the prompt for this is light a candle, read a cozy mystery for 30 minutes. This is just the day after Christmas. Relax, read something, enjoy, put your feet up, take a break. We're suggesting a cozy mystery, but of course you can read whatever you want. Everything listed in here is super flexible. We just want you to relax and have fun and read some cozy books with us. The next prompt is inspired by the 12 Days of Christmas Chronicles by Nigel Slater, which I am actually reading right now, and which is a really delightful, cozy book of essays and recipes. It's not necessarily one for each day, but he skips a few days in between sometimes, but it's the idea of a day and a recipe and an essay, and it's gorgeous. So the prompt for this one, the 12 Days of Christmas, Nigel Slater describes as peaceful and gentle, a time to slow down. In the Christmas Chronicles, he writes notes, thoughts, and recipes for these days. So our prompt for this is create a personal 12-day bookish journal. Write every day your favorite quotes, maybe recipes, maybe thoughts about Christmas or your holiday. And I'm not much of a journaler, so I'm going to try really hard to do this one because I love this book. I love the idea, and I think a 12-day journal is very low pressure. So I think even I can do a 12-day journal, and I may even buy myself a beautiful new book to write in just to help inspire me. And then prompt number 3 for this one is peruse a cozy cookbook. And I have a few of these, but I'm not going to go into that now because I will, of course, be doing a video probably closer to December 1st, where I will talk about some options for you, recommendations, and then I'll do a TBR, of course, and share with you what my specific plans are when we get closer to the time. But we wanted to do this soon so you would have time to prep if you want. All right, the next prompt is inspired by the song, The 12 Days of Christmas. And this one is to just read something short each day during the 12 days of Christmas. So that could be a short story, a poem. I've actually got some fun misread books that have some little short passages and poems that I'm going to be thinking about reading for this prompt. So just something short, something relaxing. The next prompt is based on a book called Christmas with the Savages. And the next books are all books that Ellie read last year and that started her thinking about these prompts. So you'll have to check out her channel for more information on the book Christmas with the Savages, which just sounds fantastic, but which I have not read yet. And the prompt for this one is read a children's book or a fairy tale, or maybe something that you enjoyed as a child. So a middle grade, I have a feeling for this one, I may reread one of my favorite books from last year, but more to come on that. And then the cozy activity for this one is enjoy a playful activity like a jigsaw puzzle, a Lego, or some kind of crafting. Now, I'm not a very crafty person, so this one's gonna be a challenge for me. I might get a puzzle. We'll see. The next prompt is Christmas at High Rising, and this is Angela Thirkell's vintage short stories. They contain beloved and entertaining Christmas traditions. And so the prompt for this one is to read a vintage Christmas book or an older book. And the next prompt is watch an old movie or a musical. Now, you're probably noticing we've got some bookish prompts and we've got some non-bookish prompts. And the thought behind this is just to combine some fun, relaxing, cozy things throughout the Readathon. The next prompts are inspired by Mrs. Jeffries and the Merry Gentleman. Have you read Mrs. Jeffries? I love those books a lot. Mrs. Jeffries and the servants help Inspector Witherspoon to solve cases, and they always take their time to sit down and have tea and food together. The prompt for this one, number 9, is read a historical fiction. I have a good one for this, you guys, a very good one. I'll tell you more about that. And then prompt number 10 is enjoy a cozy tea time, and bonus if you share it with a friend. So if you can have a cozy tea and sit down with a friend and relax and have some cozy time together, I'm definitely gonna do this because I have a good friend that I'm really wanting to spend some cozy time with. And then the last prompt is based on the 12th night cake. In the past, 12th night marked the end of Christmas. It was usually celebrated with elaborate parties. Got my new iPad here. The 12th night cake was an essential part of these festivities. So the prompt for this one is discover a new exciting book for 2023. Try a chapter that has been lingering on your TBR. So the option for this, prompt number 1, is to try a chapter of a book right up your alley, inspired by the English 12th night cake. Or option 2, the French 12th night cake. The French galette de roi is try a chapter or two out of your comfort zone. So try something new that you've been wanting to read but haven't gotten to yet. I've got some ideas for this one too. And then the last prompt for this one, because cake is such an important part of this tradition, is to bake your own 12th night cake. Now, I will not be doing a traditional rich fruit cake or a French galette de roi. I can't speak French, obviously, but I am going to bake a 12th night cake and enjoy some cake and tea for our last prompt. So that is our 12 days of Christmas and coziness. I hope that you will join us for some relaxing, cozy, fun reading. And keep in mind, we talk about Christmas. You don't have to read Christmas books. It can be any cozy book. It can be any other holiday book. We're focusing on Christmas just because that's the holiday that I celebrate, but you can celebrate along with us with any of your holidays and any cozy books if you don't want to celebrate any holiday at all. It's totally up to you. So let me know down below if you think this might be something you want to participate in. I think it's going to be really fun, really relaxing, and really cozy. Bye.